Husband may have cheated on New Year's Eve, while kids and I had the flu. I think my 28 husband, 29, cheated on NYE while I had the flu. We have 2 kids. Over the past week, each of our kids were sick, and since I spend the most time with them, I caught it. They were over it by the time I got symptoms. It so happened I got the flu starting Friday night, so my weekend plans were halted. I wasn't going out anyway, but still. My 2-year-old tested positive for the flu Friday, and I started showing signs the same day. Has literally never here already, but also couldn't not go into work, and I was supposed to accompany him. Anyway, I'm sick at home with 2 sick kids. All of us have fevers and he goes out. Yes, it's his job, but still. 10 o'clock I sent a text saying I would be asleep by 12, so Happy New Year. I got a reply. Someone called me and woke me up at almost 1. I texted him to make sure he was okay, then dozed off. Ended up calling him around 3 a.m. to check on him, and he claimed he was following my seal home. 5 comes around, I ask if he's okay. He claims irritation. At 6:30, I text a bunch of question marks because he hasn't answered my last message. He said he was too drunk and had to chill for a bit before driving. When he strolls in at 7:30, he heads straight to the bathroom and washes his face. He said some people spilled liquor all over his new sweater and shoes, and he was super mad about it. Told me how he stopped at the only open place to get some ice. To sober up. Okay. When he went to sleep, I smelled his shirt. It was dry, and it didn't smell anything like alcohol. In fact, the bottom smelled like vagina shrugs, and his shoes were squeaky clean. So I woke him up. Like, you left me home sick with the flu, with sick kids to lay up with a woman? He acted like I was tripping or making it up. Who said that? I said that. We haven't spoken since, just small words here and there. We just got into a really petty argument because I said everyone was getting on my nerves because while I'm sick as a dog, my kids are better and bothering me, and he's no help at all. I can't even recover properly because I can't rest. He said the feeling was mutual, and I told him he was welcome to leave. So he did, which is fine by me, honestly, because I'm no dummy. But he was supposed to cut our son's hair, and also I'm still really sick. I don't want to be dealing with this right now at all. My feelings aren't hurt at the thought of him cheating either. I actually don't care about that part. I guess he saw me being sick as the perfect opportunity. I'm just extra annoyed, but he's trying to spin this like I'm upset about not being able to go out for the new year, which couldn't be further from the truth. I had no intention on going out anyway. Edit. I went and reread our messages, and I have the times wrong. I sent out the first message at 10:13 that wished him a happy new year and let him know I'd be asleep before 12, and told him to be careful. At 1:20, I sent out a message telling him I had a fever and that my sister was looking for him. That's who woke me up. He responded. At 4 a.m., I sent a "you good?" No response. Note, we live in a smallish city. Everything shuts down at 2 and the after hours close at 3:30. At 6:16, I sent the question marks. He responded and said he was about to be on his way, and he came in at 7:30-ish. Also, I didn't mention that his sweater also smelled like perfume because he was out, but I'm a bartender. If I spill liquor on my clothes smell like liquor, and whatever smell good I had on the next day, and especially in the next few hours. I don't think I'm controlling for trying to make sure he didn't get into a drunk car accident / arrested / hurt. Update, I'm not going to lie, some of those comments are woo, Jesus Christ. Some questions, yes, you can get tested for the flu. You're controlling, okay. Let's go with that. He works in the music industry, so it's not uncommon for him to be away from home. It's not strange, to me, that he goes out without me because it's a part of his job. We actually almost never go out together, but we usually bring in NYE together. I didn't care about him working because it was supposed to be work. But again, things shut down here pretty early. He's never come in later than 4, and that's not often at all. There was someone who said his clothes wouldn't still smell like liquor. Let's go with that. Why would his clothes be completely dry? He also had on white BTW. Me saying I don't care about the cheating. It's not that I wouldn't care, I guess I worded that bad. I would care. I'm not a robot. I just have other shit to worry about in this moment. I can't even begin to worry about the pain I might feel. Yes, cheating is disrespectful in regular circumstances. In my circumstances, it's extra disrespectful to me because we are so damn sick. Like, damn, you care so little about me that you'd cheat now? Mentions of me being a single mom isn't typical, but we have communicated about it over the last few weeks. The division of labor isn't fair. So he had been making sure he's home to help with homework / bedtime / playtime more. So I've been trying to be understanding of his work, I guess. He cut back hours at his regular job as well, so I didn't exactly suspect anything. Okay, to the update. Thank you to the Redditor that told me exactly what to look for. And thanks for the well wishes. I definitely am starting to feel better a bit, but not by much. Sorry if this is everywhere. He did cheat, and I'm glad I'm not crazy. With some girl named Valerie. He had her name under his mom's. Didn't ask many questions about who she is because IDC about her. She knows he's married, he knows he's married. I asked straight up to see his phone, and apparently she's someone that comes into his regular job. He has invited her to come to events I didn't go to, couldn't go to. She danced on him, and she made him hard apparently, and it went from there. Their texts are so cringy. I mean, think high schoolers. From the things I have been to, she was also there. She told him I was really pretty, and asked if I'd be open to a threesome. He told her he'd convince me. It came up a few times. They literally talk about me and my kids like she's an old friend. All I can do is laugh, y'all. Seriously. He wrote her and told her I suspect something, and she told him to delete their pics. Didn't find those. NMYE was their first night physically having sex, but there was an obvious build-up to it. They had sex in his car. Well, his mom's car because his car is in the shop, and he doesn't like to drive mine. Thank God. When I checked the time, he was on the phone with her when he pulled up. He's an idiot, and I'm embarrassed. I know who she is. I've never met her, but I found her. She isn't my focus, though. I feel bad that her self-esteem is so low that she'd be willing to be a secret. It's not like he's rich. I didn't find anything else about anyone else. But who knows? For him, I can't even look at him. He won't leave because apparently we can work it out. Eye roll, I'm so disgusted. He didn't even shower after. He just laid in the bed I paid for and passed out. He washed his face, got undressed, and went to sleep. I feel nauseous at the thought of him coming to kiss me and my kids after they did God knows what. He knows cheating is a big fuck no for me. I've always said if he gets the urge to cheat, just leave because I will find out, and I'm not nice and forgiving for shit like this. I even opened the door for him to tell me the truth. Of course he didn't mean for it to go that far. It was just conversations. And then he got drunk. That this is the first time he has ever cheated, but I can't believe that, so I won't. But I'm not going to cry about it. I didn't yell. I didn't cry. I just said, okay, and asked him to leave. I have been with him, and only him, since I was 16 years old. He pursued me. When things got rocky and I wanted to leave, he did the work to keep me. He wanted me. I've given him all of my 20s. I can't tell if I'm hurt though, honestly. I'm more or less irritated and disgusted. I genuinely don't even have time to think about it too much. He said it was a mistake, lol, I can't do anything but laugh. I should make a mistake similar, I guess. And not to be cocky, but I'm not an ugly woman. I have a very nice body, my personality is amazing. I'm funny as hell, I'm an amazing mom. And I know that I am a great wife. I'm not lacking suitors at all. This isn't on me. And I won't delude myself into thinking I could have done anything different. I want him to leave. He cheated. It's done and it happened. To the Redditor that said I'm ruining my marriage, I didn't ruin my marriage. He did. Especially because he's a horrible liar. I grew up with him. I know when shit isn't right. Edit. Thank y'all so much for all of the love and well wishes. I love everyone for all of the advice and praise. I appreciate y'all so much. He has agreed to leave to his mom's house, thankfully. But get this, after I feel better, he's gonna stay to help with me and the kids.